Hello everyone, this is Pooja from the Vishnu Code Academy, and here we are with another scratch game. That's one of your favorite games. That's the Pong game. Let's see how it's gonna work. So here I saw how this game is working. So we are going to create this interesting game right now, and we are also gonna learn how to add multiple levels to it and many more things as you wish. So, by the end of this video, you'll be able to make your own Pong game and make any number of changes you want to it. So, let's get started. First of all, we need our sprites. That's a ball. First thing, so we don't need a cat. We can remove it. Going to choose a sprite. I can choose any sprite over here. Like it could be an apple, a baseball, a balloon, anything, a beach ball, but right now I want to select a ball. Then I even want a backdrop first of all for it. Let me make its backdrop to anything I want. I'm selecting beach Malibu. Okay, so let me code a little bit for this first of all. When this flag is clicked, I want the ball to move from left to right. So I'm first of all setting its initial position to this middle one. So I've got these values over here. Okay, so I've set this position. Then I wanted to move, but since I will want it to move continuously from this left edge to the right edge, so I'll take a forever block for my code to go continuously. Then I'll take move 10 steps suppose, or I can make it even 15 or 20. I will even add a wait block so that it goes slowly and I can see the movement. Say 0.1 seconds. Now let's see how it's moving. Yeah, it's moving, but it's stopping at the end. But we want the ball to move continuously from the left to the right and again start again from left, and this should go on continuously. So over here we have got a block that says if on edge bounce. So let's see if on edge, yeah, so that's bouncing and that's very nice, but this is only going in a straight direction. If we want the ball to move all throughout the stage, then we need to change its angle. You can directly go over here and make it change to suppose 45 degrees. Now let's see how it's working. Okay, it's making a complete circle. I can add this block even at the top. And then let me see how it's working. Yeah, so it is started turning for 45 degrees at the beginning and now it's covering the entire stage. So this is perfectly fine. When I had added this block inside the forever loop, it was continuously changing by 45 degrees, so it was making a continuous circle. But we don't need a circle, so we have put that block outside. So this is fine. Now we need a paddle so that when it hits the paddle, when the ball hits the paddle, it should bounce back and go. That's how we We'll play this game. So let's select a paddle over here and directly type paddle and get my paddle. This is fast. So keeping my paddle over here, I want my paddle to move horizontally and cover this entire stage. Keeping the Y fixed, only the X should change. So I'll first of all select my flag and then I want to change only my X value. So set X. But this should happen continuously again. So I need my forever block as usual. And this X should change as per my mouse. Like I want to play my game with the mouse. So this pattern should change as per the mouse. So in sensing section, I've got mouse X. Sorry, I can select this and let me see how it's working. Yeah, so my paddle is moving completely according to the mouse, keeping the Y fixed and only the X is changing. And so this way, the paddle is also moving. But then I want that when the ball hits the paddle or touches the paddle, it should go and bounce back again. That's what will be my game, right? So again selecting when the flag is clicked. I'll take my forever block and my F block to check for the sensing of touching the paddle. So I've got over here touching mouse pointer. I can change this to paddle. So if this is touching the paddle, I want it to bounce back. If the ball is touching the paddle, it should bounce back. That means it should go back in the opposite direction. I had if on edge bounce, but I don't have if on paddle bounce. So I can create it simply. Just I need to change its direction and then it should go back in the opposite direction it should move. So first thing I'll do is turn its value. Turn. Now if this 15 degrees is 180 degrees, then it will be in the opposite direction. That will be a half circle or a semicircle. But I also have pick random values, so this will be even better. If I select a value in between 170 to 190, I'll get a good range. And so I'll get different types of turns over here. I'll get a I get many turns in the range, not only at a particular value. It should turn and it should also move. So selecting move 10 steps, make it 15 and also add a weight block so that this happens slowly. Now let's see. Yeah. So it's bouncing back on touching the paddle. That's what we wanted to happen. So perfect. Now, after this, the game will go on like this. But to make the game stop, we need to add something. Like we can add some line over here so that when the ball falls down and touches that line, then the game is all over. So that's what we are going to do. I'm just selecting a line. I put a line So I've got this line, I've just added it over here and put the code for it. The flag is clicked, and first of all taking my forever block, checking for if it is touching the ball. If it is touching the ball, then the entire code should stop. Then stop all. Now let's see. Okay, so the game has stopped. Now since the ball is moving very slowly, let me change this value to even more small so that we can see fast changes. Now let's see. Okay, it is moving left and right only. There's some glitch over there. Yeah, now it's working fine. It hangs sometimes. See, the game is working perfectly fine. Now, the game is working fine, but we need to add some score variables to see my score, how much I have made. So just make a variable named score, and when my flag is clicked, I want the variable to be 0. Score should be 0 at the beginning. And when it is touching the paddle, the ball touches the paddle, the score should increase. So I want my score should change by 1. And then when score changes, I'll get changes in my score. Yeah, so my score is increasing whenever the ball is hitting the paddle. But if I want to add multiple levels to this, then I can set an if condition. And before that a forever loop, so that to check if my score value is greater than a particular value, then my level should change. Suppose that if it is 5, I'll check. I'll just take my score variable. If my score is greater than 5, then I can change the backdrop. I'll just select one more backdrop over here. Suppose a boardwalk. And initially the backdrop should be the beach one. It's a beach Malibu. Later it should change to boardwalk. So now let's see how it's working. Yeah, I have crossed the score 5. So my backdrop has changed. And so my level has also changed. So we have successfully completed the game. You can add many more things to it. You can add music. You can add. You can change the sprites. You can take any sprites you wish. You can take any backdrops you wish, and you can add many more things to it. Many more levels and many more add-ons as you wish. So that's the game. You can try making this game by yourself and having fun with it. If you like this game, then please do not forget to like the video, comment all your doubts and queries, share it with all your friends and family, and also do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also press on the bell icon for further updates and notifications. So thank you everyone.